One second. Hey guys, for my IMC campaign, I'm doing Fuzzy's Taco Shop in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm a little late, but better late than never, right? And let's move on here. So, with my Fuzzy's Taco Shop, we're obviously trying to deal with COVID and trying to start up a new Fuzzy's Taco. And I believe this is one of my flyers or magazine it could be in, and obviously states the location that's COVID safe, which people really appreciate, and how it really blow you away with the atmosphere, how big it is, what it can do. And we have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. Some of our top items are the shrimp tacos and the shredded chicken tacos, and much more that people really love. And then what we kind of have over our competitors is we serve good deals on margaritas and beer. And just some stuff to make us stand out is you can schedule birthday parties here for your kids, graduation celebrations, and family gatherings with just the size of it. And some background research is it opened up in September 2012 in Lincoln, Nebraska on O Street. And there's 150 locations in the United States, in 17 states in the US. The first one originated in Waco, Texas in 2001, which is pretty interesting. And it's obviously surrounded by other bars on O Street, which could bring in college students on weekends, all different kinds of stuff. But unfortunately, it shut down on October 24, 2020, more due to bankruptcy, but also COVID, just losing revenue and customers. And I thought this was kind of cool. It shows a whole map of the US and where they're all located, all the restaurants. And obviously it started in Texas, so they're more bunched down there in the South, but you can see it slowly rises up in Nebraska, Oklahoma, all those different parts of the states. And one of the things that I have noted is we want to end up being like some of the top grossing full service restaurants in the US. And those number one was Olive Garden and Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what we hope to accomplish one day, is just be that well known and top grossing like that. And my SWOT analysis, the communication problem that we need to solve is to adapt more to the Lincoln community and continue to grow in popularity because, I mean, let's face it, Nebraska isn't really known for their Mexican food. It's more barbecue, different stuff like that people are more drawn to, which can be changed. But some of the strengths is location because you're right by hotels where there's weddings hosted, the bars, obviously, different restaurants. But then you're out there and people can notice you. Our menu, which is lunch, breakfast, dinner, can serve everything. We got all different kinds of foods that people love, chips, nachos. I thought the workers were pretty great there, but it all starts with the workers, the environment, how good they adapt, how fast they have to move. But some weaknesses could also be the service because if you're not doing good, you don't have a smile on your face, you got to leave a lasting reputation that people remember. The size could be bigger because it's in Lincoln, it can always grow. Some opportunities, there's always growth. You can always expand, and there's always different advertisings you can use with social media in today's day and age. Just in our generation, there's always different ways. But some threats would be the competition because we're obviously not a McDonald's. Not everyone knows about Fuzzies. COVID took a huge hit obviously on every restaurant, small town restaurant, and the culture, which we already touched up on. Some partnerships I noticed that Fuzzy's Tacos has partnered up with around the US is No Kid Hungry, A Wish with wings. That was a good one. And I think fundraisers are one of the best ways to become known as a restaurant and really just get your name out and be respected. And some different possibilities I was thinking about was different schools, colleges. You could have gift cards and all different stuff. You could have different ways to earn points to go towards winning a free taco. Your military is obviously what people love. And then one idea I came up with was pay $1 and hang up a taco with your name on it, and that's what it'd look like. You just write your name, pay for $1, take the taco and put it up around the building, and it all goes to a special fundraiser, which I think would be awesome. This is all that COVID, what I've been researching, what COVID has done to it and done to the restaurant. It joins a number of different restaurants that have been struggling, like Village Inn, BurgerFi, Jersey Mike's. The list goes on and on. 33 Lincoln restaurants closed down during the pandemic, and there might be more, unfortunately. But on the bright side, 28 opened up, so that just shows Fuzzy's Tacos can always make a comeback and come back stronger than ever. But there were different, like the Paycheck Protection Program, different ways that with your loans you could still keep your business going during COVID. I have a lot of respect for those type of programs. I tried to help them out. Um, so the target market, it ranges from young children to adults. The time, it could be breakfast, lunch, would be families, but dinner and later, college kids if you stay up till if you have the restaurant going till 2 a.m., which could make a lot of money. Um, Obviously, brand positioning, you got Facebook, other social media outlets, all different kinds of stuff. Objectives, gain more customers that have different ethnicities. That's what we were talking about before with how there's Mexicans, but obviously there's all different types of races that could be brought in and experience this, tell their friends, and really expand your whole restaurant. And you could gain great workers through LinkedIn and Indeed. Um, you could add reservation links in Google. You could focus on loyalty, collect and use guest data, which would be the greatest thing, the reviews to change up everything. Then we move on to the Marcom mix, and that's like advertising effects. You got to bring a relaxed atmosphere, which people love, can talk. It's not too loud. You have music playing, obviously, but not too loud where people enjoy being around each other and just like the atmosphere. Make the store stand out in colors, comfortable furniture that people would like to sit on for not hours on end because you want loiterers, but for a good amount, 30 minutes, because you're obviously you have drinks there. You want people to stay for a longer time. The public relations effects, become one of the most well-known Mexican restaurants in Nebraska. And I think that's totally doable with what it has to offer, this restaurant. The top 10 reasons, which I thought of for Fuzzy's Taco, it's fresh, fast, clean. You can cater any events. They have their own hot sauce, which is awesome. That's what people love. They can go buy some of that, make money on that. Good slogans people remember. That's so key in advertisement. You could have TV set up for Nebraska fans, obviously. Happy hours for drinks. Our message strategy is this is what I came up with: seize the moment and enjoy a terrific restaurant environment along with the mouth-watering food with family, friends, and everyone in between. You won't be disappointed. Let's get back on our feet and make a comeback even stronger. So that's kind of like dealing with COVID. We can make a comeback. I believe in it. Then a hashtag people could use on Twitter, really get the name going. Hashtag one taco at a time. And this is what I was thinking could be just a big on a border. You could have it anywhere hanging around. And it could be hungry and want some cheap food. Let's taco about it. I think it's catchy. People will remember that. The guy, people like that. Cartoon characters. The facet models effects, emotion, behavior, feel. Like emotion, the hungry customers, enjoyable atmosphere, great service, always has them wanting to come back. The PR execution. So that's what I was thinking. Make more spices, sauces that people would want to come and buy. Advertise dollar taco, dollar margarita night, cheap. People will stay there, buy more food later on. Make t-shirts, sweatshirts, special promos, like I'm saying with their app, where college students could get points at games, different events. Social media, obviously, you need an employee. I think that will really expand everything. Live bands, people would love to come to that. Management and campaign controls. So I was looking on Facebook, and on the reviews, they're 3.6 out of 5 stars, which is okay, but they can do better. Um, but my IMC plan, gift cards, online ordering, which we'll talk about that later with DoorDash, Uber Eats, the reviews, billboards. There's always stuff to make it more well known in Lincoln, Nebraska. And it'll be a lot cheaper than bigger cities like New York or Texas, Dallas, stuff like that. But IMC media and contact points, the paid media, which you have to pay for social media, for ads, but that can always help when you're talking about TikTok, all different Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Owned media, which we were just talking about. Then there's earned media with like hashtags, people taking pictures, putting hashtag. That shows people love it. People are always there. And then just what we were kind of talking about, I wanted to touch back up on this. Like DoorDash and Uber Eats, I think is a great way to start during the COVID pandemic, still like what we're in right now. Have them deliver, have it more of a delivery restaurant. And that would just for right now, but then that brings them in later on in life. I think that's crucial. And that's everything I got for Fuzzy's Tacos. I hope you enjoyed.